In a world full of big, powerful nations, it's surprising that the place that leaves people truly speechless isn't America, it's tiny, ultra-efficient Singapore. This video explores why visitors walk through its streets in silent amazement, wondering how such a small country perfected what giants still struggle with. From unbelievable cleanliness to futuristic systems that work flawlessly, Singapore delivers an experience that feels almost too good to be real. If you've ever wanted to know why this little island leaves such a big impact, you're in the right place. So welcome to the channel, sit back, and let's uncover the magic of Singapore together. And before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Singapore's unmatched cleanliness. Singapore's cleanliness is shocking to first-time visitors because it feels effortless, natural, and consistent everywhere, from streets to parks to transport. While America has clean cities, the level of uniform cleanliness across the entire country is almost impossible to maintain due to its vast size and diverse systems. In Singapore, strict rules, public responsibility, and efficient services work together to create an environment where litter is rare, public toilets are spotless, and neighborhoods look polished. This contrast leaves visitors stunned, especially when they realize this cleanliness is not selective or staged, it is simply how the entire country operates daily. For many, this serene environment becomes the first moment Singapore truly leaves them speechless. Safety that feels almost unreal. Singapore's safety levels are so high that visitors often feel a sense of peace they've never experienced elsewhere. You can walk at 3 a.m., use your phone openly, or leave your bag on a table, things you would hesitate to do in many American cities. The country's near-zero crime rate is maintained through a combination of strong laws, efficient policing, and a culture where people respect public space. In the U.S., safety varies widely depending on the city or neighborhood, and precautions are often necessary. Singapore's consistency, however, creates an atmosphere where people feel genuinely protected. This overwhelming sense of security makes visitors pause and wonder how such a densely populated place can feel so calm. Efficiency in everything. Singapore's efficiency is one of the biggest shocks to visitors. Public transport arrives on time, administrative processes take minutes instead of weeks, and even airports function with precise coordination. America has incredible systems too, but delays, bureaucracy, and inconsistency are common simply due to scale. In Singapore, efficiency is part of the national character, everything is optimized, digitalized, and constantly monitored for improvement. From healthcare appointments to government services to restaurant payments, the speed and convenience feel futuristic. Visitors from America are often speechless when they experience how smoothly everyday life flows without stress or waiting. It leaves them wondering how a small nation managed to perfect systems that even big countries struggle with. Multicultural harmony. Singapore's multicultural harmony is a real-life example of how diversity can thrive without conflict. While America celebrates multiculturalism too, its social and political divisions often create tension. In Singapore, Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Eurasian communities live, learn, and work together with remarkable unity. Racial integration is built into housing, education, and policies that ensure fairness for all. Festivals from multiple cultures are celebrated nationally, and religious sites stand peacefully side by side. Visitors are astonished by how naturally everyone coexists without the friction found in many parts of the world. This harmony feels rare, almost idealistic, and it leaves people speechless, especially those who come from countries where diversity still leads to division. Public transport that feels too good to be true. Singapore's MRT system shocks visitors with its reliability, cleanliness, and user-friendly design. Trains and buses arrive on time, stations are spotless, and navigation is simple even for first-timers. America's transport varies significantly. Some cities have strong networks, while others depend heavily on cars. In Singapore, Everything works as part of a single, integrated plan. The efficiency reduces travel stress, saves time, and makes daily movement incredibly convenient. Even tourists from top American cities like New York or Chicago often admit that Singapore's transport feels smoother and more consistent. For many, this level of order seems almost unreal, making them stop and appreciate how advanced a small nation's infrastructure can truly be. A city that feels like the future. Singapore gives visitors the feeling of stepping into a futuristic world. Its skyline, smart city solutions, greenery integrated into architecture, and seamless digital systems create an environment that feels far ahead of most global cities. America has futuristic tech hubs like Silicon Valley, but the experience is not uniform across states. Singapore, however, offers a consistent, countrywide sense of advancement, cashless payments everywhere, smart buildings, high-tech public services, and instant digital processes. Visitors often describe it as a sci-fi city made real. This futuristic vibe, mixed with order and cleanliness, leaves people speechless because it shows how far planning and innovation can take a small nation. Discipline and social order. Singapore's discipline is not about restriction, it's about creating a peaceful, predictable environment where everyone understands the rules. People queue properly, traffic flows smoothly, and public spaces remain organized. In America, freedom is prioritized, which sometimes leads to disorder, noise, or inconsistency. Singapore strikes a unique balance, high freedom paired with high responsibility. The result is a society where things simply work without chaos. Visitors often find this order refreshing and soothing, especially those who come from fast-paced, unpredictable cities. The visible discipline makes life pleasant, calm, and stress-free, something that leaves a deep impression on anyone experiencing Singapore for the first time. World-class urban planning. Singapore's urban planning is so advanced that it feels like the entire country was designed with intention and precision. Every neighborhood has parks, transport access, food centers, and essential services within minutes. America has great cities too, but planning varies widely depending on the region. Singapore's master planning ensures that despite limited land, every corner of the country remains livable and efficient. Visitors are amazed by how greenery, housing, business districts, and cultural areas blend seamlessly. The experience feels organized and cohesive, as if nothing was left to chance. This level of planning is rare worldwide and often leaves people silently admiring how one small nation designed such a flawless urban environment. Food variety beyond imagination. Singapore's food scene leaves visitors speechless because it combines quality, diversity, and affordability in one place. Hawker centers offer world-class dishes from Chinese, Malay, Indian, Peranakan, Thai, Japanese, and Western cuisines, all within walking distance. In America, you can find diverse food too, but often separated by neighborhoods or at higher prices. In Singapore, food culture is truly universal. Locals eat at hawker centers daily regardless of income or status. The flavors, cleanliness, and authenticity surprise visitors who expect street food to be risky or inconsistent. Instead, they find a national treasure where UNESCO-recognized hawker culture brings the world's cuisines into one vibrant space. It becomes an unforgettable sensory experience. The feeling of peace and calm. Singapore offers a calmness that is rare in modern cities. Despite being busy and densely populated, it maintains a peaceful atmosphere, no loud streets, no chaos, no constant conflict. America's large cities have incredible energy, but they can also feel overwhelming with noise, traffic, protests, or unpredictability. Singapore's environment, supported by discipline, safety, and order, creates a sense of tranquility. Parks are accessible, public behavior is respectful, and even nightlife areas feel controlled and secure. Visitors often find themselves relaxing naturally, almost forgetting the stress they carry from bigger countries. This peaceful atmosphere feels like a pleasant shock, leaving them in quiet admiration.